everyone, it's Heather and I am here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. I love this hotel because it is reminiscent of the great national parks lodges. It's like a big log cabin. I feel like I'm in Yellowstone National Park, and that kind of sets the vibe for the experience you're going to have here. It's also a great resort because it's located right next to the Magic Kingdom, so when you're ready to head over and play with Mickey Mouse for the day, it's only a 20-minute boat ride away. But I'm gonna take you on a tour of the lodge, show you all of the restaurants, the activities, the rooms, so you get a feel for what it's like to stay there. Let's go. The lobby of the Wilderness Lodge is gorgeous. It's one of those jaw-dropping moments. You walk in for the first time and you just, your eyes go up, your mouth goes down, the ceilings are soaring, you know, and it looks like you're in a log cabin. This is when you played with Lincoln logs. This is what you dreamed you were going to be building. But what I really like are the details. Obviously, it's all Old West and nods to Native American art, but there are totem poles everywhere. There is a fireplace that, if you look closely, is meant to represent the sediment of the Grand Canyon. But you know, those are the details that the Imagineers put in that we appreciate but don't realize we're appreciating. We just kind of want to sit in a rocking chair by the fireplace and relax after a long day. But on top of that, there are a ton of seating areas. This is where you're obviously going to find your check-in, your bell services. A lot of the restaurants are here. The shops are here. But my favorite little detail is the stream. If you walk all the way to the end of the lobby, just before you get outside, there's a babbling brook. Pay attention to it, because if you look closely, it starts from a little baby geyser and trickles outside into the pool, which is such a cool detail and kind of gives life to the lobby. I'm staying in a one-bedroom villa in the Copper Creek section of the resort, and that's just fancy speak for the part of the resort that's right off the main lobby. And what I like about the one-bedroom villas is all of the space. If you have a party of 4 or a family that needs to be separated, you have the bedroom with a king bed and then the sleeper sofa in the living room. Or if you're like me and you just like a little room to spread out on vacation, it's really nice. So here we have the living room area, which is gonna double as your dining room. But if you come with me, we also have the kitchen right here. And it's kind of like a galley kitchen, but really fancy because they've just recently updated these in the past few years. And the kitchen has everything you need. You have a dishwasher and a full-size fridge. So if you get groceries delivered, you can make breakfast here. Coffee maker, that's important because we've got long days in the parks ahead of us. But also there's a ton of storage. In the living room, there's the chest of drawers, but beyond that you have fully stocked kitchen drawers where you can store things, but also all of your kitchen utensils are here if you want to cook. And then look at this closet. This is just one. This is the hallway closet. You have your laundry basket, you have your ironing board, all of your coats and things can go in here, some luggage, so that's out of the way. Because let me show you my favorite thing. Washer dryer. If you are a mom, you know, oh my gosh, how valuable is this to do laundry before you head home with the little ones? Everything's a mess. Or what about me? I get sweaty and gross in the park, so this is nice. And then at the end of the hallway, look, another cute little like coat rack area. This is where my mouse ears are gonna go, my park bag. And then we have the bathroom. And what I like about it is that it's split. So you can come in here and you have your vanity with a bunch of storage and the toilet and a really nice shower. Rain shower head. But beyond that, you can then close off this door or not, depends on who you're staying with. And you have another vanity and this tub. Oh my gosh, this tub. It's got jets. So if you want to go to basin and get a bubble bath, a little bath bomb, there you go. And then this door, of course, closes for some privacy. And then we're into the bedroom. like I said, king size bed. But what I love about it is all of the details to the Old West. There are some gorgeous Native American art. This headboard is just gorgeous slab of wood, polished and finished, so you kind of feel like you're in nature, but you still feel fancy. And I think that the update they did is really nice because it's light and airy while still feeling like you're in the West. They even have some nods to, you know, Disney characters. They have a Carolwood Pacific ticket in a frame on the wall, which if you're a Disney fan, you know that was the name of Walt Disney's backyard railroad, which you can still see if you visit me in Los Angeles. But beyond that, we have and more storage, crazy storage, a whole other wardrobe. I don't know who packs this much to go on vacation, but if it's you, you have all the room in the world. And then this huge balcony behind me, which is extra long because in a one-bedroom villa, the balcony connects so you can access it from the living room and the bedroom. There are two pools here at the lodge. The first is the Copper Creek pool, which is the active pool. This is where you are going to find the water slide and the pool parties and the kids splashing around, and it's just got all the energy. But behind me is the Boulder Ridge pool, and this is much more my vibe. It's the quiet pool here, and so there are no waterfalls or water slides. The music's peaceful. There are some cabanas that you can go ahead and claim as your own. There's actually a lot more shade here. Copper Creek Pool, my one complaint with it is that there were like 3 umbrellas for the entire pool area. Here, there's shade everywhere. It's calming, it's peaceful. This is where you come when you need a moment to breathe on your vacation. So, you know, just depending on you and what it is you feel like you need out of your pool day, they have you covered. I'm here at Whispering Canyon Cafe, which is one of the 2 main restaurants at the lodge. But don't let the name fool you, it is anything but quiet. You are going to be loud and get up to all the shenanigans. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're known for their all-you-can-eat skillets, and they're delicious. So you have to come at least for 1 meal, and make sure you ask for the ketchup.
We need ketchup really, really loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We need ketchup!
Ketchup! Honey! No. Ketchup! Let's go! Bring it on over! Bring it on over! You got to move it, move it. You gotta move it, move it. You're gonna move it, move it. You gotta ketchup!
No, just one.
There you go. Okay, go, catch up. No, that way.
Where are we going?
Thank you. Let it go. Let it go.
That is my least favorite Disney song.
You get no cupcakes.
Not a Disney song.
That's not a Disney song? Yeah, it's other music is owned by Disney. Yeah,
No, it's not.
Disney? No?
Incorrect.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Da, 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 da. Under the sea. Nailed it.
Do we need to retry that? Yes. I said Google the word. Sorry.
A very merry on birthday to you.
To me?
To you.
Oh, you
That's
knew it.
good. Good job.
Yay! Shall we eat cake, meal?
No, it's mine.
Behind me is Artist Point. This used to be the signature restaurant at the resort, but in the past few years they closed it and rebranded it as a character meal. So it's still called Artist Point, but in the evenings it's now a fun character meal with Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs, and all of those characters. Behind me is Roaring Fork, which is the quick service location here. So when you want to grab a quick breakfast, a coffee, a quicker lunch or dinner, this is where you come. It's located right at the base of the lobby, and the food is pretty fantastic. I am still thinking about the tofu salad and the zesty slaw burger I had yesterday. 10 out of 10, recommend. But it's, you know, you're gonna come, you can grab a quick wine, a quick beer, food, whatever. It's somewhere when you want to just have something fast and be on your way. The Wilderness Lodge is considered a deluxe resort, and I know a lot of guests think, oh, my hotel is only just for sleeping, I'm never going to be in it. But you're doing yourself a disservice, because at all of the deluxe resorts, but especially here at the lodge, there are so many activities to do. You really should build in a day, maybe two, into your vacation schedule to actually enjoy yourself and relax. Beyond obviously the pool, there is a whole slate of activities. If you head down to Community Hall, there will be a schedule listed of everything that you can expect during the week. Every morning at 9 a.m., for example, they have an architecture tour, so you can learn more about all of the details of the lodge. This week while we're here, they're doing, you know, movies outside, marshmallow roasting over a campfire. They have different crafts of the day, so maybe you want to do like paint your own wine glass or Mickey tie-dye. There's one that I really might do tomorrow that I'm so interested in, and it is make your own woodwork. Like, so basically you're designing your own cutlery board, and that kind of speaks to me. It also speaks to kind of the wilderness vibe of the lodge, but there's so much to do. So build a day in, maybe two, and take advantage of all the activities there are here. In addition to the whole slate of activities that they have every day here, there are also boat rentals that you can do. Take out a boat, like a pontoon boat or like a little speed racer out onto the lake, or there are bike rentals that you can do to kind of just go around the whole property, maybe bike over to Fort Wilderness and check that out as well. There's also guided fishing excursions, so if you want to get out onto the lake, do fishing, that's your thing, that's what you like to do. It's catch and release only, but what a fun way to spend a couple of hours out on the water with the family. I like that there are so many different options here versus just sitting at the pool or going to the theme parks. You can come here and spend a whole week and not run out of things to do, whether that's a guided excursion, you're playing ping pong or air hockey, you're doing some crafts, you're taking the architecture tour, you're getting out onto the lake. There is so much here to have such a well-rounded vacation where it's a mix of active and a mix of relaxing. Just off the lobby is the Territory Lounge, and this is kind of like your lobby bar situation, but way cooler. It is dedicated to the gold rush. All those prospectors that went west hoping to stake their claim and make it big, this is for them. There are fun artifacts all over the bar, kind of dedicated to that era of American history. There's a gorgeous flag from 1861, before we were the full United States. But they have really great like bar snacks in the evening, great cocktails, beer and wine. This is where you come when it's raining out and you don't want to sit at Geyser Point, or maybe you have had enough of the Florida humidity like I have. Come in here, it's air conditioned, it's a fun time, a good vibe with great drinks. Behind me is the Geyser Point Bar and Grill, and this is the newest addition to the Wilderness Lodge. It only opened a couple of years ago when they kind of redid a refurb and added in the cabins. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought it was going to be hot and sticky and gross because it is open air, but it's right on the lake, so you have this gorgeous breeze that blows constantly. This is the place you're going to come if you want to just have a nice relaxing meal, or maybe just a cocktail or a beer or wine before dinner. This is the place you come at the end of your park day when you just need to
unwind from all of that walking you did. The bartenders are super friendly, the menu is great. I'm going to be spending quite a few nights here. I'm here at Fire Rock Geyser because what is a national park without a geyser? So in a nod to Yellowstone, every hour on the hour, Fire Rock Geyser erupts right by the lake. And it's a fun little detail that Disney thought of that you're probably gonna rush right past and not notice. But it's just a fun little surprise that adds to the layer of storytelling here. For transportation to the parks, you have a couple different options. At the Wilderness Lodge, you can actually take a boat ride right to the Magic Kingdom, which is nice. It's so beautiful out on the water, and it only takes about a 10-minute ride, so it's a nice, different way to get over there. But to everywhere else, you'll take a bus. So Disney Springs, the water parks, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, at the front of the hotel, buses all day. Do you like to work out on vacation? I do not, but behind me is Sturdy Branches, the health club slash gym. Let's go check it out for all you fitness people. Here's my best tip for you. If you're looking for some peace and quiet, come to the lobby of the Boulder Ridge Villa section. The entire ground floor of the entrance to this building is just silent. There's no background music, there's no screaming from the restaurant overway. There are 3 or 4 different rooms with all of these seating areas and 2 fireplaces, and it's the perfect place to come when you need some peace and quiet or you want to read a book. It's dark, it's cozy, and even if you don't need that, if you are a huge Disney fan, you should come to check out the Iron Spike Room because there is all of this history and photos of the Carolwood Pacific, which was Walt Disney's backyard railway and kind of what started the fascination with Disneyland. There is even, tucked away in the corner, one of the original cars of Walt's backyard railroad. So if you are a Disney nerd like I am, it's worth coming here to check out the history. Thank you so much for coming along with me as I toured around the lodge. I hope you fell in love with it and maybe it's inspired you to try it on your next visit to Walt Disney World. I really kind of like this resort for families because it is a lower price point of the deluxe resorts. It's nice for families with little kids. You're going to be spending a lot of time at the Magic Kingdom, but maybe you don't want to put out a small fortune to stay at the Contemporary. This is a good compromise. There's also a ton of activities here, and I like how it's kind of dark and cozy and romantic. It might be a great option for a honeymoon, but I would love to know what you think. So just drop me a comment about what your favorite things are about the lodge. As always, thank you for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. It helps people know I am here. I'm Heather, and I will see you next time. Bye. Waiting, 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 waiting. Everyone's waiting.